there, my name is Linnea, and as you can see, welcome to my bed. I actually wanted to sit here and talk to you guys today because I wanted to share my CPAP with you, which is over here, and kind of explain why I have it. I hope in the future to do ASMR videos with it to be more sleep apnea reassurance based. I see a lot of reassurance about abuse, reassurance about medications, things like that, but I don't see a lot of ASMR or hear a lot of ASMR that is about sleep apnea and CPAPs. So I want to do that, but to do that I feel like I have to give a little bit of an explanation. Keep in mind, I am not a doctor. I have no degrees. I just want to share my story with you guys. As you know, I have autism, I have ADHD. What a lot of you don't know is I also have sleep apnea. A lot of people think that sleep apnea is caused by just weight. It is not. I'm pretty sure I had sleep apnea before my official diagnosis. Why didn't I officially get diagnosed? It's something that really wasn't brought up in conversation with my family and stuff, and I didn't. And on top of that, after I left my family, I wasn't able to take care of myself very well during the time I was away before I moved in with my grandmother. So just keep in mind, it took a really long time for me to get that diagnosis and get my very first CPAP, which is not the one I have currently. This one is actually a different brand than the one I originally had. This one you can't really see on this screen, but you might be able to see if I turn it around. Right here is a little thing that says ResMed. This machine, the one I originally had, the first machine I had, I didn't know how to clean it. I didn't know how to take care of it. I didn't know anything about it. And I ended up getting sick off my machine because I was not taking good care of it. So this is a CPAP machine right here. This is the tubing for the air. Here you can't really see it, but right here is the container for the distilled water, the chamber for the distilled water. So we have the face mask and the hookup for the face mask. You can take these parts apart. You can take them apart, and there is a bag. Let me see if I can find my CPAP bag. A business bag you put your CPAP equipment in when traveling, when doing things. Now, sadly, CPAPs cannot be boarded onto planes with you. If you're going to check them in, you have to check it in as luggage. So, if you see on the bag, probably can't see it from there, but on the bag, there's some writing. It tells you where each part goes. And that's what I had when I had my first CPAP too. I had that part. Now, if you want another video in the future on how to clean a CPAP, I'm not the best person to teach you that, but I'm more than willing to if that's something you guys are interested in, sharing how to clean your CPAP. We can do a whole video on that if you would like. I usually take it to my bathroom, and I use an off-brand. I use a store brand version of Dawn. So we don't need this bag. And then if you can see it, there's a mask thing right here, and you put your mask up here, and then you can seal your bag and carry it around. Now, to use a CPAP, the only water you can use is distilled water. I went to Myers and got my distilled water, but you can also go to other stores and get distilled water. I usually go to Walmart to get mine. So it says distilled water right on it. This is the only water you can use for your CPAP. So why do you put water in your CPAP? It kind of acts like a humidifier almost. And the water is used to pump air into. Now I could be wrong because again, not a doctor. And if any doctors are out there that know about sleep apnea and CPAPs and technicians that know how to use CPAPs and know more about CPAPs, please tell me because I know nothing. All I know is I have sleep apnea, which means for me, I snore and I stop breathing at night. A lot of people like to tell me, well, your weight caused you to stop breathing. Honey, before I had the weight issues, I was snoring, and I'm pretty sure I stopped breathing back then too. I'm pretty sure that after I lose the weight, I'm working on my weight loss journey. Are you? Are you working on your anger issues? Sorry, that's rude. Anyways, but even if I lose the weight, there's a high chance that I will still need a CPAP and be still have sleep apnea. Now the cool thing about this machine here is there's little notes, and you can update the machine and update the program. And tell them how you're doing. There's no issues with the... I wish there was a no button. Let's just go... The cool thing is this machine connects to an app that your family can watch, or you can watch from your phone, and you can keep track, and your doctor can keep track too, whoever's in charge of it. Now this tells you how many hours. It can also tell you how many hours you used it last night. Last night I used it for 5 hours because I ended up waking up and having sensory issues. Oh, having sleep apnea and being autistic. You don't get it, guys. You don't understand how much of an issue that is. It's so frustrating. I hate the sensory issues I get with my mask. Sometimes this... Okay, listen to the noises this machine makes. I'm going to turn it on. Now listen. Do you hear that? Now you can't really hear it as much when your face is in the mask. But it's pretty, when it's on your face and you're having a bad sensory night, oh, it's horrible. And then when the air escapes, this is what you hear. That's what you hear. And then listen to what you hear when your barrel's not put in right, okay? This is when this isn't put in right, okay? I'm gonna mess with it so it's not put in right. Oh, hello again. You weren't taped to the ceiling very well, so I'm gonna fix you and put you back on the ceiling because I don't want to edit you and have to I don't want to have to stop filming because I'm not done talking to you yet. And I have to put more tape on the ceiling for me to do that. So I'll be right back. This is content you can't get anywhere else. Oh, are you upside down? Well, either way, it works out. Let's fix you. There we go. Let's make you a little longer. But you can't really hear it. But when the water barrel is not put in right, it's a pain. It's not fun. I'm sure a lot of your comments are going to be telling me if I taped you up wrong. Anyways, back to what we were saying. So, also, if you don't have this in, it will stop after a little bit. So listen. That's the noise it makes. It stops real quick. The cool thing about this, it will tell you if there's a leak. And the thing is, so will the program on your thing. The program on the website will. It also tells you can change the options, but mine specifically is changed directly by the company, so I don't have to worry about it for me. But the thing is about this one is this does not turn on and off by itself, which is sad because my original one that I had that I was testing with, when I put it on, it would put pressure and as soon as I start breathing into it, then when I took it off, it would turn off automatically. This one does not do that, and it's so frustrating to keep on pushing that button, but it is what it is. So as you can see, to put water in here, you have to open it and put it in, and you cannot get it in the machine or it could mess up the machine, so you have to be very careful with it. Again, if you want to know about how to clean it, I can make a video about that if you would like. Let me know, please. Let me know if you want that. But and yes, I can do it from this angle in my bathroom as well. But just keep in mind, it's about cleaning. Anyways, you can dislocate, as you can tell, these come off for cleaning or to put them into the travel bag. This cord comes off too. It's what charges the machine. As you can see, the machine's off now. And now you can turn it back on by putting it back in. The cord comes off and can be put back in as well. Now, there's companies that sell smaller CPAPs for traveling. And you should consider, if you have the money, consider getting it. Now, how does it filter? Like, how does it filter everything? Well, on mine, everybody's different. Mine has a smaller filter. My aunt and uncle have larger filters. So my filter, don't worry, it can go back on. As you can see, there's a little filter right there. It's a little, like, piece of thing. Pizza. It's like a little, just like a thing to use. So, yep, and it filters through that. I'm supposed to replace this every other month. No, every month. I'm supposed to replace this part every month, but I get filters by twos. So I need new replacement stuff in twos. The barrel, I'm supposed to get replaced every 6 months. The water barrel, or chamber, if you want to call it chamber. The tubing and the mask. This mask. The tubing and the mask holder. Basically the thing that helps you. Hello there! This part. This gets replaced every month, including this part. Because I get a new this part too with that. Ta-da! Ta-da! Anyways, so yeah, that's about it. That's my CPAP. I hope you enjoyed this video. If not, that's okay. You don't have to like every video I create. What kind of CPAP ASMR content do you guys want? Do you want to hear like me cleaning it? Do you want to hear just comfort for having a CPAP or having sleep apnea or talking about sleep apnea? Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. I know nothing medically about it. I just know me. I know my journey and my life. And I can tell you about it if you want. But yeah, that is this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, that you remember that God bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. May he walk you down the narrow path and guide you. May he be gracious to you and bring peace to you and your family. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Sparkle on, my beautiful and wonderful sparkles.